What prompted you to join Faith's Alpha team? I think the first thing that prompted me was fulfilling Faith's mission of going in love and making disciples. On a personal note, what prompted me was how much value I've gotten out of it when I've taken it a few times. And each time I take it, I feel like I learn more. It expands my thinking.
I would say I was asked that last spring to be a helper. And then this time around, our small group wanted to do it as a group. And because I'd been a helper before, it was easy for me to step into the host role.
Yeah, and I wanted to help and support you, so I jumped in as the helper.
For me, the pandemic was, well, for all of us, the pandemic was starting, and we had done an Alpha here at church. And I guess it just seemed like maybe there was an opportunity with summer coming. That was the first time I helped out on an Alpha team, that there was an opportunity to be engaged with people and do it from home and do it safely. What do you like most about being a leader in the Alpha program? And that's an interesting one, because I think some of us think we aren't leaders or we don't have the ability to lead a group. We put ourselves in a box and say we can't do something. And I have found that occasionally in my life, if somebody says something to me or asks me, and this is how it worked for me, somebody asked me to say, would you want to lead? Sometimes you should say yes.
I would say for me, it's really easy. Alpha has a great structure and such great materials. You always have the video to watch ahead of time. They provide prayer notes and questions, and everything is just so organized that it's not a ton of extra work to do it, and it's really neat.
Yeah. And for me, it was a chance to kind of cater the experience for our friend group, because we were have a group of friends, so that was fun.
Honestly, I've never been a leader. I've been a helper at a table for the last 2 Alphas. And what I like about that is sometimes you answer questions directly. Sometimes you are just helping people understand that awkward silence is okay. And I think what I like about it is that you get to connect with people that you've never met before over a very common topic that everybody wonders about.
Did anything happen that you didn't expect as an Alpha leader? I think for me, it was neat because we were doing it with a group of friends. I sometimes thought it might be hard to be a leader amongst friends, and it really wasn't hard at all. It felt really natural, and we had a great time and grew closer to our group in experiencing it together for Alpha.
Ditto.
I think one of the things that is unexpected is you have this group that's never met before, and over the course of 10 weeks, you become very close to each other. And each meeting is only maybe an hour or so, but by the end of those 10 weeks, you are a very cohesive group, and you've gone from having a lot of awkward silences to having very rich discussions quickly.
I don't know that I didn't expect it, but what always happens, even when we were online, which in my group was online, you still can connect with people even online. And I tend to think of myself as a quiet person. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But even in unique and different ways in the Alpha program, you connect with people and you get this bond. And you spend some time, even at the 10 weeks of the program, you feel connected, even when you're sitting at home.
Well, first of all, in our training program, which is always so good for Alpha, that prayer really is the basis for Alpha. Without God's Holy Spirit, we're just doing everything on our own. So to be a member of that prayer team was just very fulfilling. Also, we did hear after that there were people, guests who came, who made a commitment to God for the first time and were taking steps to grow closer. And that's God's working in answer to our prayers. What more can we ask?